Hello everyone. We have determined the problems of monarchy. We now have to address and solve the problems of aristocracy. The system where all the powers are in the hands of a single restricted group of individuals. Let's begin. The advantage of aristocracy, unlike monarchy, is that it can listen to many viewpoints before taking decision. Thus all the decisions are made with more consideration and less bias. This obviously makes it more likely that the system will make good decisions. However, despite all of this, a couple tens of people are still too little to make the aristocracy safe from degeneration. It has happened many times in history that aristocracy degenerated in tyranny, even more times than expected. The question then is, how much better is aristocracy than monarchy? And how more risky is aristocracy than monarchy? After we've answered those, we'd have to compare the two, and if the risks outweigh the benefits, monarchy is better than aristocracy. The thing is, how risky an aristocracy is depends on what kind of people are likely to get into the aristocratic council. If the requirements to become an aristocrat are conformed to the typical attitudes of virtuous people, it's not likely for an evil person to get in power. But if the requirements are too loose, then many people can get into the council. If the council gets too many evil people in it, the decisions will either be conflictual or corrupted. A degeneration happens when most or all aristocrats are not virtuous. So the goal of the law must be to avoid evil people getting in power as much as possible. But how do we do that? It's not practical to make another council to control the aristocrats like we did with the king, because that council will become too big and need another even bigger council to control that one. What's better to do is define some good principles and requirements to get in the aristocracy. Regulated aristocracy is the best way to ensure it will not degenerate. Now that we've solved aristocracy, we need to solve the next system. Republic. We will do it next week. Until then, be well.